There's one incredibly simple word change you can make in conversations that will help you get way more referrals in less time. And it's gonna save you the frustration of always having to cold call and generate leads on your own. That's exactly what we're covering in today's video. How do some people have unlimited referrals while others seem to get stuck? It seems that every client I work with is on the hunt to generate more leads, and understandably so, but they almost always seem to be plateauing on getting more referrals. Whether they're a new business or they've been in the game over 20, 30 years, they always seem to get stuck at this place. And I've looked at the referral script, I've looked how they've been asking, and there's a simple phrase change that I've implemented to a lot of my clients that's made a massive impact. Because I kid you not, I literally have over 100 warm leads that I don't even have time to call because of how I ask for referrals. I learned this from selling books door to door, and this process has helped me knock on doors knowing no one to becoming a local educational superhero within 11 or 12 weeks. I've gotten 1,000 referrals from this process. I'm super excited to show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so sales is a transference of feeling, and certain words and phrases make all the difference when you're working with people. Now, in this scenario, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you already have trust with your client when you're asking referrals, but obviously if they don't trust you, they're not gonna give you referrals. So we're in this scenario that we're teaching on exactly the phraseology to change. I'm assuming that they like you, they trust you, and they've been someone who've worked with you, or at least somebody who likes you enough and knows that you do a good job in your business. And when it comes to referrals, the only reason people wouldn't give you referrals right now is because they don't feel like it right now. And the question is, why don't they feel like it right now? And this is what we're gonna solve. People don't feel like giving you referrals because it's difficult to remember who they should refer. They wanna give you a good referral, so they don't wanna give you just any old person and then waste your time because they're gonna feel bad about that. So they overthink it, and then they resort to the common objections that I'm sure you've heard hundreds and hundreds of times. And maybe these objections have even convinced you that asking for referrals doesn't work. Objections like, let me get back to you, I'll email you a list. That's probably the most frustrating one. I don't want to send you someone who I don't know is interested. And the absolute worst response you ever get, I need to ask them for their permission first in order to give them the phone number. That is a smack in the face right there. I hate that one. It usually means they don't trust you. And if you get that one, there's not much you can do about it. But if you ask in a different way, you can avoid these objections, because once you get the objections, it's kind of difficult to move through them without coming off a little bit aggressive. And that's the last thing that you want to do. It's phrased in a question that you can answer with yes or no, meaning that they could just say, no, I can't think of anyone, to be honest. Do you know anyone? No, I don't know anyone. So great salespeople never ask questions they don't know the answer to. You don't want to ask questions where people can just say no, and then, well, they say no, and if you try to ask any other way for referrals, guess what? You kind of come off like a jerk now. So we don't want yes or no questions. We want to avoid these things. This is why you're struggling with referrals, so please stop doing this. Instead, ask like this. And this is exactly what I say. I'm just gonna use a random name here. So if your name is Jeremy, I absolutely love working with amazing people just like you. In fact, everyone I've been talking to has been sending me to at least 4 or 5 of their friends. That's actually how I met you. And at this point, you would insert the story of how you met them. Actually, your friend Barbara sent me over to here, which sent me over to here, okay? And we're not gonna go into all of the nuances of being assumptive and selling through stories like we just talked about right here. That's gonna be another video that we're gonna create, which you can watch later. But the idea is that everyone else is doing it, and it's really normal to give referrals. If it doesn't feel normal, they won't do it because they feel weird about giving referrals. But if they know everyone before them gave referrals to where you all met, and then they got help from you meeting them, giving a referral is really easy because they want other people to be helped just like you helped them. Key number 2 is the one word that you're gonna switch. Instead of asking, do you know anyone, you're gonna ask, who do you know that would appreciate hearing about what I do? And the reason this is better is because who makes you think of people. When you say something like, do you know anyone? It's a yes or no question. So who makes you think of people? Do you know anyone makes you think of a yes or no answer. Okay, so we want them to be thinking of people, not thinking yes or no transaction, okay? So you can't answer no. The only credible objection is, I can't think of anyone, meaning you can help them think of other people. Now, how to help them think of other people is through this process called memory joggers, which we don't have time to go through today. But if you wanna learn how to ask people and remind people of referrals that they're struggling to think of, then comment below memory joggers and I'll make a video on how I do that to where I can get multiple referrals and on average 5 or 6 referrals from every single person that I talk to, that I sell to, whether they buy or not. It's something that is actually pretty simple. We just don't know how to do it yet, hence the knowledge gap. The second reason why asking this way is so amazing is the fact that you're using the word appreciation. So who doesn't appreciate getting their problem solved for them? Appreciating something a friend is doing to help you is always good, where if they don't know if the other person is interested, they stall. So appreciation versus interest, right? Oh, hey, who would appreciate at least a phone call? That's much easier to say, you know what? This person would totally appreciate a phone call because they've been struggling with this. But if it's like, are they interested? It's more of like, hey, do you want to marry me at the bar type question. It's like you're jumping to the sale when you just need to get your foot in the door and have a meeting with people, because that's where the magic actually happens, okay? So keep it simple for people, because would they appreciate it is a much simpler ask than would they be interested. And that, my friends, is exactly how you do it. Stop asking if people are interested and if they know anyone for a yes or no answer, and start asking, who do you know that will appreciate your call? You'll get way more referrals this way, and better ones at that. It's about how you set it up and the fact that everyone else is doing it. And I kid you not, when you just add that phrase of everyone's been sending me to 4 or 5 friends, and in fact, now obviously this works amazing if you have lots of prospects to ask for referrals from. Maybe you have a few clients, maybe you have a lot of friends that you ask. But what happens if you're brand new, have never asked referrals in your life, or you've asked all of your friends already with very little to no success? In that case, I've had some great success using Facebook to generate leads in sales. Check out this video right here where I go over step by step exactly how to do that. And in the description of this video and that video, there's gonna be a free guide to generating leads on Facebook. You click it, you fill out your information, and you're gonna get an email with that guide that you can look at on demand to help you generate leads. And I really hope it does. Guys, if you like this video, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell so you won't miss any new episodes. And if you wanna take your business to the next level, book a call on my link tree below. Appreciate you. Are you in search of a title agency that truly puts you first? Look no further than Knoxville Title Agency, where excellence meets exceptional customer service. At Knox Title Agency, they understand that buying or selling a property can be a complex process. That's why their team of dedicated professionals, led by Regional Director Chase Reno, is here to guide you every step of the way. Their mission is simple: to provide you with a seamless and stress-free title experience. They pride themselves on their attention to detail and going above and beyond for their clients. At Knox Title Agency, you'll receive exceptional customer service that sets them apart from the rest. They believe in creating a welcoming culture where you feel valued and confident in your decision. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a real estate investor, or a seasoned homeowner, they have the expertise to handle all your title needs. Trust them to navigate the complexities of title searches, insurance, and closings so that you can focus on what matters most to you. Experience the Knox Title Agency difference today. Give them a call at 865-691-1100 or visit their website at knoxvilletitle.com. Knoxville Title Agency, where excellence meets exceptional customer service. Knoxville Title Agency, your trusted partner in all your title needs. Thank you to all the sponsors who make this show possible. This episode is sponsored by Donna Bowling. Donna has been in the lending business for more than 16 years. She is dedicated, dependable, and an incredibly efficient loan officer. She's the Bankers Association Lender of the Year, Secretary and Treasurer of Tennessee Mortgage Bankers Association, and past president of Knoxville Mortgage Bankers Association. If you want to ensure you have the best possible lender for your next mortgage, contact Donna Bowling at 865-414-8973.